Why, hello. This is Zero Escape, Virtue's Last Reward. We are picking up from where we left off, which is going down the path toward the Phi ending. Or at least the first Phi ending. Sorry, I had my other computer up in my headphones and was hearing my delayed self via the stream instead of just direct monitoring, which is no bueno. That leads to mass confusion. So, yeah, we're gonna pick up where we left off. The Ambidex gates have closed.
Round 3 of the Ambidex game will be the Star Round.
Star.
Star keys are required to open the gates.
Yes.
There is no set limit on usage of the star keys.
Oh, good.
The Ambidex gates can be opened as many times as the players wish to open them.
As many times as we want, huh? Then that means...
As long as you have the star keys, you can play the AB game as many times as you want.
You probably won't be allowed to play it continuously, however. There's a period of time between when the doors open and when the polling ends.
Based off the last 2 rounds, I think it's about 45 minutes long.
So you can repeat the game once every 45 minutes or so.
Oh, that's right. Didn't
What?
Zero Jr. say something about that?
As soon as the gates close, your colors get all shuffled up automatically.
The pair and solo assignments hop around a bit too.
Neat. So what are your bracelets, guys? Looks like I'm a red solo.
I'm a magenta pair. Me too. That means we'll be a team this time. I think we'll do great. Yeah.
Who's gonna be my partner then? I'm a cyan pair.
They do not appear to be here. I, for instance, am a yellow pair.
Huh? Wait a second. Loon and Clover are a magenta pair. Phi is a cyan pair and K is a yellow pair. Who the hell am I supposed to partner up with?
The cyan pair, I imagine.
Phi and her mysterious partner.
How do you figure that?
Sigma, what colors are added together to create cyan?
Green and blue, right?
What color would you get by adding your red to that?
Red, green, and blue would be white.
Exactly.
So you're saying the next set of chromatic doors are going to be white?
Yes,
How do you know?
because I have seen them. After leaving the archives, we found a warehouse very similar to this one. In it was a set of white doors. Well, to be precise, a set of doors which radiated white light.
Yeah, I saw him too. After we were finished in the garden, we went to the same warehouse he's talking about. They had the same little lock thingies. I'm 100% sure they're the next chromatic doors. What about the people back in the infirmary? Do they know about the white doors?
Yes. If we exclude Quark from their number, then I believe they do.
Huh. I wonder what colors they are.
As far as pairs go, we're missing a cyan and a yellow.
If Sigma's a red solo, then we should have a green solo and a blue solo back in the infirmary.
Well, I'm going back to the infirmary. Kinda worried about Alice and Quark. I'll go too.
As will I.
Huh. Something I need to tell you.
Huh? What is it?
Go on.
I meant to say something earlier, but I guess there was just so much other stuff going on. I looked at Phi. She nodded back. See, the truth is...
What?
Oh no! You found another bomb?
Where?
Yeah. In the
No,
garden.
That's not possible. We didn't see anything like that.
Could you have missed it?
No! No way! We checked every part of that room.
There was a number on this one too, it said 01. Since the one we found in the crew quarter said 03 on it as well.
You think there might be a third bomb out there somewhere?
I think there's a good chance.
Very well. We should split up and find this other bomb. It could be anywhere.
But even if we do find it, what are we supposed to do?
That is a concern for later. At the moment, our primary concern should be finding it.
You can't fight an enemy you can't see, after all.
Precisely.
All right, I'll head back to the infirmary and let everybody else know.
Please.
How about we set a time to meet back here, just in case? The time we have left until the chromatic doors open is... let's see...
Quite a bit, actually.
1 hour and 57 minutes.
I think approximately half of that should be enough. When we have 1 hour remaining, we should meet back at the infirmary. Acceptable?
That sounds good to me. Right. I'll tell the others, too.
Warehouse B. So these are the white doors that Kay and Clover were talking about? Yeah, there's the lock thing. No question that these are chromatic doors, I guess.
So it seems.
Ah! What? When did you?
I've been here the whole time.
Seriously, that's totally creepy. I didn't notice you at all.
Oh. I guess your hearing's starting to go. How sad.
Damn. Burned. So what do you want? Why are you stalking me?
I'm not stalking you. I just followed you here.
Really? It's pretty much the same thing. But how did you do it? You were totally silent. Are you
I already
Batman?
told you I'm not. Remember? Back in the AB room when we met?
How did they get the Batman reference into the game? You also jumped super high, all the way up to the ceiling. And then had the strength to pull me up.
Aren't you curious about that graffiti?
Memento Mori, if the ninth lion ate the sun. kid write that or what?
Why do you say that?
Well, they managed to spell ninth wrong. Nith. Who puts an E in there?
You're right.
Then again, maybe it means something.
Do you know what it means? The Latin part.
You know, give me a little credit. Even I know that what memento mori means. You see it all over the place. As far as I know, it translates to something like be aware of death or remember your immortality. Never forget that we all die someday. I'm guessing it's some sort of cautionary thing.
What about the other part?
It's exactly what it says on the tin, right? Some sort of conditional about lions and sons. Anything come to mind?
No, nothing. Nothing at all. What about you?
Me, huh? Well, let's see. Memento mori, if the ninth lion ate the sun. I repeated the words over and over in my head, but nothing. Whatever they meant, it was beyond me.
Huh?
Latin. Don't you know Latin? Maybe you can figure out more of it.
Well, I know a little. More than most people, I guess, but I'm not an expert.
And how'd you know that phrase? Alapsam semel occasionum non ipse potest jupiter reprehendere.
Oh, that. That's from...
My Latin's crap.
This.
She unpinned the brooch from her chest as she spoke and held it out to me. I hesitated for a moment, then took it.
Look at the back.
I turned it over. So I guess the I is pronounced like J in Latin, right?
Yeah.
What is this?
Memento of my late mother. Well, I guess it's something like a memento.
What does that mean?
She died right after I was born. I was raised by foster parents, and they told me where the brooch had come from. Apparently, it was the only thing my mother had left behind.
What about your father?
Don't have one. I guess you could say I was a bastard. I never saw his face, and I don't know his name. I don't even know if he's alive.
Oh. I couldn't think of anything else to say, so I just handed her the brooch. Handed her back the brooch.
That phrase got to be almost like a prayer for me. Whenever I had to make a tough decision, I'd say it to myself. Sometimes I'd just repeat it over and over like a chant. Before long, I had it memorized. Got me interested in Latin, and I started studying the language. Elapsum semel occasionum non ipse protest Jupiter reprehendere. Not even Jupiter can find a lost opportunity. Sounds nice, doesn't it? But it's kind of funny now. I mean, look at us. We've done what Jupiter can't. We can find our lost opportunities.
Yeah. Yeah, we can.
That's why I followed you here.
Not saying a
Thought it would
damn
be a
word
good
about
idea
the next
to talk to you
game.
about all this. Alone.
Yeah, I agree.
There's something else we need to do too, though.
Find the number 2 bomb.
Exactly. So we should get going. I'm pretty sure the bomb isn't in here. There's nowhere to hide it. So...
You're saying we should go somewhere else?
yeah. Well, come on, don't just stand there. We need to get a move on.
Without waiting for a reply, she turned and started toward one of the exits. I followed. It's the director's office, up the long hallway. The archives. There's a bunch of Latin in here. The archives. Good place to hide a bomb. Now where the hell do we start looking?
I doubt it really matters. If it's here, we'll find it eventually.
So what about that Jupiter stuff?
We can talk while we look. Now get started.
Alright. I turned to a corner of the room and began to look while Phi spoke.
I'll start with a conclusion I've come to. Our
Yes, please.
consciousnesses seem to be able to jump through time. No, sorry. Through time isn't really accurate. It's more like we move through worlds.
Yep.
Yes.
Worlds.
I don't mean physical planets in this case. Talking about a whole different universe, really. Parallel worlds.
What?
Do you know about the many worlds interpretation?
Of course I played Steins Gate. Well, kind of. I think I've heard of it once or twice.
Oh, well, I'll just explain it. Let's say, I don't care what it is, but could you move?
Huh?
Scratch your head, cross your arms, put your hands on your hips, anything?
I had no idea what this was supposed to explain, but I did as she'd asked. I am going to others. Cheer, blow a kiss, tap dance, moonwalk, others. Oh, man. Others. I am going to moonwalk. Slide, slide, slide.
Was that supposed to be moonwalking?
You don't know how funny that is to me personally. Yeah, I'm pretty good, huh?
Yeah, sure.
Nice.
But you might want to try going backward next time, not forward.
Were you even looking? I was going backward. Watch. Slide, slide, slide.
I'm just gonna pretend I didn't see that.
Nice. Nice. Impressing the ladies, Sigma.
Anyway, you just did the moonwalk, right? But you could have chosen to scratch your head or cross your arms. Now maybe there are other Sigmas in other worlds who did all of those things. All of these worlds and realities are branching off from one another. The choices you could have made branched off from the moment you decided what you were going to do just now.
Absolutely.
Every moment you make a decision, another universe branches off, on and on into infinity.
Screenshotting that.
Each of those branches is an alternate world. A world where a version of you did something different.
Absolutely.
Haven't you ever thought about what life would have been like if you'd made different choices?
Sometimes, but not
What if you'd
often.
gone to this high school instead of that one? What if you hadn't started a study group? What if you hadn't told that girl you liked her? What if?
What if indeed?
What if? But are those what ifs really just what ifs?
No, they're out there.
Or are there other worlds out there where you did those things? Anyway, that's the many worlds interpretation in a nutshell.
Mm-hmm.
I've simplified it a lot. Doesn't have to be human actions, though. I just used your actions to make the explanation easier to grasp. The actions of a cat, the flight of a bee, the movement of a microorganism, even fluctuations in air temperature. All these can change history.
Whoa, whoa, whoa. Hold on a second here. I'll let microorganisms slide, but there's no way that air is conscious of anything.
Can you say for sure that you are?
Fair point. From the behavior that we exhibit, the complexity of our pre-programmed responses are indistinguishable from conscious decisions. So
All of your actions are caused by the cells in your brain. If we go down a little further, then you could say all of your actions are the result of atoms or electrons, or smaller particles we haven't even discovered yet.
ooh, deep.
Are those atoms and electrons still you making a decision?
Yes.
At that level, how different are you from the air? I'd say not much.
No, not in the grand scheme of things.
Human existence is just one part of reality. Falling in love is like a tulip blossoming.
How
A
poetic.
tulip blossoming is like a tornado forming in South America.
Oh, going straight to the butterfly effect,
See what I'm
aren't we?
saying? The only thing that really matters is the action of the most elementary particles of matter. That's where history happens. That's where universes branch out. Hey, you stopped. Are you done with that shelf?
Oh,
Keep looking while I talk.
yeah.
How familiar are you with quantum physics? Never mind, don't answer that. I'll try and keep it simple for you. Let's see. Hey, hand me that box, will you?
What exactly was Sigma studying in college, to be perfectly honest? Because he was working on his PhD. I handed the box I've been examining over to her. She set it down on the desk and opened the top.
Also... Ah, there's a stuffed lion over there. Perfect.
Chewing on a sun.
It's part of Foodie Day, too.
Feely Day? Wait, Feely Day? I have no idea what Feely Day means, so let me look that up. Ah, feline cat. Got it. Feline cat, gotcha. I just never heard that term.
All right,
Why did it jump to skip for a moment?
everything's ready.
Is it ready?
Remember that book in the crew quarters about Schrodinger's cat?
Yes, I am quite familiar with how Schrodinger's cat is making fun of the uncertainty principle.
It relates to all this stuff I've been talking about. Anyway, come look at the box.
What about looking for
This'll
the...
only take a minute. Now look.
I
What do
shrugged.
you see?
Well, there's a stuffed lion.
From now on, that's a cat. A
Yeah.
living cat. This is important. Got it?
C. It's a cat. Meow.
Oh, man. This again?
Sorry. I can't help it.
I find that hard to believe. Ugh. Fine. Maybe I can just ignore it.
Please do. For what it's worth, I'm sorry.
Alright, what else do you see?
Oh wait, that's not even pond and a jar of ink.
Right. Now the weight is going to be radioactive material. And the jar of ink is full of poisonous gas.
Joy. What? I'm getting out of here.
Idiot. It's not really full of gas. This is just hypothetical. Imagine
Hypothetical
that it's
gas.
full of gas. So,
Using my imagination.
what's the weight?
Radioactive material.
And the jar of ink?
Poisonous gas.
Exactly. Good work. Now, there's one other thing you need to know about the jar.
I would so laugh if this was actually diegetic. It's gonna be like, where the fuck did these text overlays come from? It's good stuff. It's good stuff. Getting some serious late 90s, early 2000s filmmaking vibes here. All right, let's carry on.
If it's struck by any of the alpha particles the radioactive material emits, it'll break. These particles are emitted randomly, but there's a 50% chance that one of them will come into contact with the jar over the course of an hour.
Okay.
So let's close the lid. And pretend an hour has passed. Here's the question. Is the cat inside of the box alive or dead? You can't open the box to check. And you can't hit the box.
I like the fact that he tried to hit the box.
Obviously, you can't shake it either. It's also been soundproofed, so the cat could be howling up a storm in there and you'd never know. Basically, you have no idea what's going on inside the box.
Until you open the
Do
box.
you remember what happens if the alpha particles hit the jar?
It breaks, gas fills the box, and the cat inhales it, and death will whisk her away. Screenshot. That's a good pun. Death will whisk her away. That's beautiful dad joke right there, Sigma.
And
Good.
what if the jar doesn't break?
The cat lives to tell the tale.
Haha. And what are the chances of either of those things happening?
I think that the odds be 50-50, to paraphrase Frank Zappa. About 50%.
Uh-huh. So, what's your answer? Is the cat alive or...
I can't possibly know.
Then guess. It's not hard. Alive or dead?
It's alive. Cat is pause. Cat is pause for dramatic effect. Alive!
Nope. You're wrong.
It's dead?
That's wrong too.
Well, what's the right answer? It's both. Until you open the box and then observe it, and then it flattens reality into absolutes.
The answer is that it's in a state where it is neither dead nor alive.
Quantum superposition. How does that make any sense? And that's the whole point of Schrodinger's damn example.
It's an extrapolation of something we see at the atomic level. We don't know if an atom is spinning upward or downward until we measure it. Before it's measured, those two possibilities coexist. But as soon as the measurement is taken, obviously, only one possibility is the truth. That's what's happening with the alpha particles. Since we can't know when they were emitted or where, we only know the probability that they'll impact the jar. Because we can't observe anything that's happening in the box, that becomes the entire system. In other words, the box is like the atom. We don't know how the cat's life or death situation has resolved itself until we look at it. Until we do, it's just a bunch of possibilities. Do you get it? If the cat in the box is possibilities...
The cat in the box. And it's both alive and dead.
Right. So, let's open the lid. And when we do, all the possibilities will collapse into a single truth. Meow.
Aw, I'm gonna screenshot her saying meow with a nice smile on her face. That's sweet.
What a relief, huh? Looks like the cat's alive. Anyway, that's Schrodinger's cat.
That's not all it is, but okay.
The many worlds interpretation is one theory for explaining that weirdness.
So there's another world out there where this cat died. Of course there is.
Yeah, that's the idea. Looks like that cat tick of yours cleared up.
Yeah. Well, your story was pretty insane. Okay, why was it insane, Sigma?
Insane?
You don't think so? Just the idea of something being alive and dead at the same time. And if the moment the lid is opened determines whether or not the cat's dead, then it's almost like events in the future can determine the past. I mean, the cat doesn't die when you open the lid, so it must have already been dead.
You've experienced it, haven't you?
What on earth are you talking
Think
about?
back. Remember round 2 of the AB game?
Which version?
When you chose Betray, what was my vote?
Ally.
But what happened this time?
I chose Ally and you chose Betray.
Right. And both times, I put in my vote a full minute before the deadline. When did you push the button?
Right before the deadline.
I see. Well, that makes this a little easier to explain. If you chose Betray, then my vote was Ally. If you chose Ally, then my vote was Betray. But I made my choices a whole minute before you made yours. Don't you think that's strange? You do see what I'm saying, don't you?
That my choice in the future altered your action in the past.
Yeah. From your perspective, there's no other way to interpret it.
From your perspective, but from Phi's perspective, yeah. Now that I thought about it, round 1 had been the same. When I chose an ally, Alice had chosen Betray. When I had chosen Betray, she'd done the opposite.
Look at this die.
I love the fact that they actually use the correct term for a single die instead of a pair of dice.
I found it over there.
Yeah.
Let me give you one last example.
As she spoke, she tossed the die into the box and quickly shut the lid.
All right. Answer this question. What number is the die on?
3. I have a feeling it's 3.
Okay. Good job. You got it right.
That was just a
Was
fluke.
it? Let's think about what was going on before I opened the lid. What number was the die on?
3, of
Haven't
course.
you been paying attention? The die is still a collection of atoms, isn't it? I don't think you can reasonably suggest that it was made of some different kind of matter.
Wait, so you're saying that before you opened the lid, the die was on all the numbers?
Uh-huh. That's one way to look at it, at least.
Once again, being just a way to look at it. And then when you opened the lid, it was just one number?
Or it might have become that number when you declared which one it was.
Huh? Wait, what do you mean?
Your choice in the future has an effect on the past.
Dun dun dun. Now we're getting to the rub of the entire series. That's crazy.
Anyway, that's all I wanted to say.
Back to finding the bomb.
We got a little off topic there, but I think I made my point.
Yes.
Reality separates off into an infinite number of branches for each and every possibility. You and I seem to be able to jump from branch to branch. Of course, our bodies aren't doing the jumping. Our consciousnesses just sort of dive into other versions of ourselves in other worlds.
Whoa. I think I get it. I think I get it now. I'm not gonna whisper that. Whispering is for injected commentary. That's how you knew my name, right? You jumped in from another world. That's how you knew all those other things you should... Did my phone just buzz? Nope. That's how you knew all those other things you shouldn't have known.
Yeah. That's the best I can figure out, at least. Unfortunately, it seems like we don't retain all our memories when we jump.
Nope.
Maybe we only remember particularly important things. I'm not sure how it works. But whatever the reason, it seems to be fairly limited.
Yeah, it's the morphogenic
And
field.
often, We don't seem to remember jumping at all. Things will just sort of pop up.
Premonitions. That's why when someone asks us how we know X, all we can think of to say is I just knew.
Yeah.
What's causing this then? I don't remember ever doing this before, so why would it start now?
If we knew that, I don't think we'd be having so much trouble.
Agreed.
It's just...
Just what?
well, pretty sure it has to do with why we're locked up in here.
That's a good guess.
No way this doesn't have something to do with whatever Zero Senior's trying to do.
I agree.
You've left that Schrodinger's cat book in the crew quarters.
You aren't kidding, are you? Maybe this is some sort of huge Schrodinger's cat experiment. All 9 of us are locked up inside the box right meow.
And what if you've got it backwards?
Backwards?
We're outside of the box, and the rest of the world is inside.
Ooh, creepy vibe. The moment we step out of this place.
Yeah, we might be determining the history of the world outside.
No way. I had 1,000 other questions, but before I could open my mouth to ask them, a door opens.
Oh, good. There you are.
Did something happen?
Yes, we found it.
Found what?
And what? What else could we find?
The bomb.
The bomb. The other antimatter bomb. The number 2 bomb is in the control room.
Is this it?
Yeah.
This is one of them, all right.
It's number 2, apparently. At least we found them all now.
There could be more. Like Kay said, there might be a number 4 bomb out there. We have no way to know.
Or 00 bomb. Did you tell anyone else about this, Clover?
Well, not really, but,
Spill it, Clover. Spill it.
I wasn't the first person to find it.
Who was?
Kay and Luna. After they found it, they came to the infirmary and told the rest of us.
Who was in the infirmary?
Everyone. Tenmyoji and Dio were there. So were Alice and Clark, of course, although they were still asleep.
So everyone who wasn't asleep knows about the bomb. I see.
Yeah.
There's nobody else here, though. Where'd they all go?
Right after we came here to look at the bomb, they all left. They were going to go look for you two.
What about Alice and Quark?
They're the same. Still sleeping. We checked them out just to be sure, but they seemed fine.
Good. Fine, I looked at one another and let out a small sigh of relief. Where are we in the flow of things? Still there. Okay, cool.
Oh, right. I checked everybody's bracelets when we were in the infirmary. Did you want to know what they were?
It took her only a moment to explain. Alice was green solo. Quark was blue solo. Dio's bracelet made him a yellow pair. Tenmyoji was a cyan pair. So what are our options for
The
groups?
next set of doors to open are going to be the white door. That means we'll have to mix our colors so that we get white.
If I laid out what that would mean. There is only one option. Dio and Kay with Quark. Clover and Luna with Alice. And then Phi and Tenmyoji with me. Phi and Tenmyoji. Cyan would pair with me, red. Kay and Dio, yellow, would pair with Quark, blue. Clover and Luna, magenta, would pair with Alice, green.
Huh? There's only one option?
Yep.
Yeah. Any other combinations don't make white.
What about Alice and Quark? Luna said it's going to be a while until they
We'll
wake
just
up.
have to carry them. The secondary doors won't open without 3 bracelets. And if we can't open them...
Yeah, we'll get penalized.
Exactly.
Don't worry about Alice. I'm on her team.
Are you saying you can carry her? Clover, are you stronger than you look?
Yeah. Well, I can get Luna to help me.
True. I'm sure she'd be happy to help.
What about Quark?
He's on Kay's team. There shouldn't be any issues there.
We still need to figure out what we're gonna do with about this bomb. Alice said we should be safe here as long as it's not triggered with a remote.
Maybe, but we can't just leave them here forever. I mean, if they go off, then everything in like a couple 100 kilometers is gonna get fried.
Couple 100 kilometers. That's pretty big. Wait, a couple 100 kilometers? What are you talking about? That bomb should only have about as much explosive power as a ton of TNT. Which is nothing to sniff at, but that's nowhere near the kind of yield you're talking about.
Could be. What if these bombs are just like the detonator?
Oh, you mean there might be a bunch more anti-hydrogen around here somewhere? Well, right there. Yep, right over
The
there.
reactor.
Yeah, there are supposed to only be 18 antimatter reactors in the whole world. If that's one of them.
I want to know where these 18 antimatter reactors are. That's amazing for
And
2028.
there's a lot of anti-hydrogen.
How much is a lot?
3.5 kilograms.
3.5. That's like 10,000 times more than Alice's 350 milligrams.
There really is that much. And if it does explode,
Then we would be looking at an explosion roughly 10,000 times more powerful than the bomb dropped on Hiroshima.
Wow, no, that's insane.
Wait, Clover, how did you know that?
know what?
That stuff about antimatter reactors.
Well, that's during my training, they,
Training for what?
my job?
Of course, I didn't realize waiters these days needed to memorize how many operational antimatter reactors there were in the world wide. Or how much fuel each one of those reactors might be storing. You don't work at a cafe, do you?
Did you hear about that from Alice? Oh,
Yeah.
well, she's right then.
And why are you using antimatter reactors at a cafe?
That's, what we call the coffee machines.
What? Are you fucking with me? Sorry,
I'm
I
telling
didn't swear
you
too
the
much,
truth.
but
I work at a cafe. It just might, be a kind of fake job to divert attention. I think they call it a cover.
I like that
Then
text was
what's your real
smaller.
job?
She's the
I'm
source.
sorry. I really can't tell you anything else.
I always feel
Why
like
not?
silly saying the word source.
Classified.
Classified by whom?
Government?
The
Which government? That's right. Alice said it was her job to eliminate enemies of the state or something. So you two do work together.
Oh no! Check your bracelets. How much time do we have left?
What are you talking about?
How long until the doors open? Come on, quickly!
Damn. We're supposed to have met up 5 minutes ago.
I'm heading back then. Remember, we're supposed to meet at the infirmary. You guys hurry back, okay? Bye!
Bye. Hey, you haven't. Damn it. And she's gone. Fine, she's right, you know, we need to get going.
Hold on. I need to check something really quick.
Oh, what? Infrared.
Oh, there you are.
Hi, Luna.
You're late. What were you doing?
Nothing.
When we arrived, everyone else was already back. Quark and Alice hadn't left, of course. It's a crazy top Alice has on. That is crazy. I hope that is a flesh-colored top with some weird overlay and not just bare skin.
Clover told us. You've seen the bomb in the control room.
Yeah, with our own eyes.
So what the hell should we do? That makes 3 bombs.
Well, we have to do something. They're bombs, for God's sake.
Yes.
There's a quick and simple solution.
Really?
Remember what Alice said?
There should be an emergency deactivation password. If you enter that password, the device should, well, deactivate. You see it? Right here. There's a port. If we can find the password input device, we just connect it here. Then we can enter the password.
So, if we have the password, we can deactivate them?
Whoa, hold on a second. That's great and all, but we need that password input device she was talking about. Without that, we're still boned even if we did have the password.
Not a problem. We've resolved that issue.
Huh?
Show them.
I nodded and pulled it out of my pocket.
That was in the safe in the control room.
Exactly. We didn't have any idea what it was at first, but Fi figured it out. After Clover left, we tested it.
Turned out I was right. It fit perfectly.
Perfectly. Are we in the flow? We're still here. Okay. Couldn't get it to do anything, though. We plugged in a couple of random characters, but all we got was an error.
Still, I'm sure this is the thing Alice was talking about. We just didn't have the right password.
But why was it in the control room?
Do you think Zero Senior put it here for us?
That would suggest it was also Zero Senior who set up the bombs.
Doesn't that seem odd, though? Zero Senior wants us to play the nonary game, right? So why would he set bombs?
Maybe he wants to blow this whole place up if someone commits some crazy violation of the rules?
That doesn't make sense. Our bracelets already have poison in them. If someone breaks...
Oops. Yeah, you're right.
Well, whatever the case is, there's one thing we can be sure of. The person who set these bombs is one of us. Whether or not that person is also Zero Senior isn't particularly relevant at the moment.
Correct.
But what is relevant is that they know the deactivation password. If we can figure out who that person is and question them,
We can get the password and turn the bombs off.
exactly, that would be my quick and easy method. So fess up. Which one of you? Not that I expect you to do that. So, we're going to be checking everyone.
Checking us?
Yes, once there stands to reason that whoever set them has that remote.
So you're gonna search us for it?
Yes.
But...
No buts. If you refuse, that implicates you. Do what I say and you'll be fine, assuming you are actually innocent. Understand? No reason to wait. Let's get started. Anyone want to volunteer to go first? All right. Let's see.
Old lady? No.
Huh?
Wait. You only need to search one person. Because I figured it out who did it. I know who did it. The words were out of my mouth before I'd even realized I was saying them.
How can you... There's no way.
Yeah. Met Fi's gaze and nodded and then turned away. I know who set the bombs. That person. That person is you. Dio. Okay, I'm glad I screenshot it before the name came up on the screen.
Come on, what is this? Are
Who
you
said
high?
up? Who set up us the bomb? Part A. We're about to find out. Sorry, Kay, but can you hold him down? It's on him, I promise.
You're doing this all backwards.
So this isn't a court. Besides, all we want to know is who set the bombs. And why are you getting so worked up anyway? If you're innocent, then a search will show that, and I'll look like an idiot.
That's some bullshit totalitarian logic. I don't think so. What are you even basing this on? How do you know I set the bombs?
Because I know about the Myrmidons.
What?
I beg your pardon?
No. How do you know that, Sigma?
Oh, that's not all I know. I know about Free the Soul, and I know about Brother.
What the hell are you talking about?
I can tell you the details later. There's no question that you're the one who set up the bombs.
Who the fuck do you think you are? None of that has anything to do with me. I don't know who the Myrmidons are. And I don't know what Free the Soul is. And I certainly don't know anything about some old fart called Brother.
How do you know he's an old fart? Oh Dio, tell me, how does that foot taste? Who the Myrmidons are? I don't recall saying the Myrmidons are people. Also, we've played through this before, so I'm gonna see if I can skip. There we go.
What, hoping I might spill the beans? Nice try. Unless one of you is secretly a medium, I think you're shit out of luck.
Wait, a medium?
Well, I'm out. Peace.
Wait, stop. I threw myself toward Dio, wrapping my hand around his wrist, slamming it to the floor. How much time do we have left?
25 minutes or so, I believe.
And how much time until the white doors open?
Same.
So, what do we do?
We put in the password and stop the bombs.
Search Dio, but he doesn't have a note or anything with the codes on it.
Well, only one option left then. Intuition. We trust our hunches.
Are you suggesting we just...
Do you have a better idea?
No, but...
Wait, there's another way.
What is it?
Before I can tell you, everyone has to promise to do exactly as I say. No questions. What's your answer?
We all nodded.
Good. First of all, Sigma, you're coming with me. The
Right.
rest of you, listen up. I want you to take Alice, Quark, and Dio to the Floor B warehouse.
Huh?
Why?
Didn't I say no questions? Good. That's it. We're done.
That's... it?
Is there a problem? I seem to recall you promised to do exactly what I told you to do.
Well, I mean, yeah.
Okay. We don't have much time left. Now get moving. Sigma, you're with me.
Alright. If I turned without waiting and head for the door. Before I could blink, she was gone. Gave everyone else in the infirmary a quick thumbs up and a shaky smile. Take care of these guys, okay? I'll see you back on the floor B before you know it. Just trust us, alright? Good? I couldn't think of anything else to say. I turned and ran after Phi. Crew quarters. Okay, B3 password. Hold on. Let me look at my photos that I took with my phone. Okay, so what do we do? Alright, already done. All hooked up and everything. Well, they go off when the doors open, so 21 minutes.
That means we have 7 minutes per bomb. That includes travel time, though.
Bomb number 2 is in the control room on floor B. Bomb number 1 is also on floor B with the guard. So we just need to hurry, right? So what are we supposed to do? I mean, you have some sort of plan, right?
Like I don't have one.
Then stop being so mysterious and tell me. What the hell am I supposed to do?
You need to make a jump.
Jump?
To another world. Another history.
I can't.
You didn't just guess that Dio set the bombs, did you? You knew it. Because you remembered it happening in another history, didn't you?
Yeah, I did, but that's, I mean...
You just have to do that again.
So you're saying I need to go to another history and get the password out of Dio somehow?
Doesn't have to be another one. It could be this one. Just go back to the past and question him. Then again, if you do that, you might end up changing things so you don't end up here. That would mean you couldn't deactivate the bombs in this history.
You're not helping, Pi.
So you have to come back to this exact moment, or...
Damn it. This is so confusing.
Don't think about it then. We don't have time anyway. Just jump.
Okay, okay. I get it. I'll see you later then. Are you insane? You're talking about transporting myself across space and time. So why should I have to do everything? Can't you jump too?
My jumps happen suddenly, out of the blue. I can't control them.
Neither can I.
That's a problem. Alright, consider this. Maybe we've already jumped from another history to this one.
Oh yes, we have. Ooh, man, that opened up a whole long strand of stuff. Alright.
But our memories of that history got damaged or something. We forgot most of what happened in that other timeline. If we can remember even a little bit though. Anyway.
Are you seeing on my note already? And I just have to try to remember it?
I feel like we know. So, anything? We need the bomb password. Do you remember hearing it in another time?
Yes. I stared down at the input device. Password. Bomb password. Actually, I did remember it. I had heard it. Alright. So I got my... Okay, cool. Let's try this one. I just forgot which one's which, but we can try them all. D-Y-R N-T-K. That's not it. L-X-Q. Is that a Q? Yes, it is a Q. Large Hadron Collider. No more reason.
Good job. It worked.
Phew.
So you knew the password after all. Interesting.
Yeah, I guess I did.
In another history? Just
yeah.
What happened in that other timeline? Never mind. We don't have time for that.
No, we don't.
How much longer?
18 minutes.
Good. Come on. We've still got the number 2 bomb is next.
So into the controller.
No time to... Oh, and don't forget the input.
Then she was gone. I hurriedly disconnected the device from the bomb and chased after her. I think I'm missing one out of all my photos, so I may need to go back to the director's room to get that one again. That was the one from the 10 Myoji ending. That's the B1 password.
You got it?
Yeah, right here.
Look it up.
Right.
Okay.
Done.
Hurry it up. Plug in the password.
Done. Hey, what the hell?
Calm down. You probably just typed it in.
No way. I'm sure I did it right. No, give me the actual. Okay. Yeah, nothing. That password's not good.
It's different. All 3 bombs use different passwords.
Yeah, it looks like.
Shit!
Fly slammed her foot against the locker, her face uncharacteristically twisted by anger and frustration.
This is bad. What the hell are we gonna do? Try and remember it. Did you see or hear anything in another history that could be a password? A different password?
You mean like a different history from the other one I remembered? Yeah.
Figured it out there. You just can't remember it very well. Right? Remember what happened with the last bomb. This one is just...
Another history. 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 The password. Do I know what it is? Can I remember it? I have to. Alright, let's try the EQD. Do your right. Nothing to kill. Alright.
Damn, this is crazy. So you did know it.
Yeah, guess so.
Don't scare me like that, alright?
Come on, it's not like I was hiding it. Just couldn't remember it at first. Just kind of floated up. Hold on 1 second. Neat. Or maybe it drifted down.
Whatever.
Whatever.
It is we disarmed the thing.
Yes, we did.
Amazing.
You don't sound very amazed.
Okay. That just leaves us with the last bomb. It's,
It's in the garden.
Right. Let's go take care of it while you're on a roll with these things.
Yeah. You make it sound so easy.
Don't just stand there. Let's go.
And she leaves the room. She spun around and was gone. I gripped the input device tightly and headed after her. The bee garden. I mean, the botanical garden. I may make a sandwich in a minute.
Finally. The last one. How many minutes left?
9.
It's okay. We can still make it. Just stay calm, alright? You have the input device?
Yeah, there we go, connected.
Okay. We've done this twice. You really need a...
I'm gonna remember another password.
What else? Don't sweat it. You did great the last 2. I'm sure this one will be a 3rd time's the charm.
That's not how it's used. I'm just worried that lightning is not going to strike twice or thrice in this case, I guess.
Mine still works. There's nothing to suggest the 1st and 2nd times aren't charmed too.
I guess so.
You're the only person who...
What about you? You can jump to other words too, right?
But I can't remember things as well as you, alright?
But apparently you can do incredible math in your head.
I'm doing the best I can, but either I haven't seen the stuff you have, or I just can't remember. Maybe we've been going to different worlds. Anyway.
Yeah, I'll give it a shot. The password. Remember, Sigma. Come on, lightning can't strike twice, or even 3 times. You can do it. You did it before. You did it twice before. It's nothing, you're a champion. Come on, Sigma, you can do this. Pull open the door to your memories. Wait, why did I see something from 999? This one is going to be bold, quark, zeros, root beer, gift, join, deluxe, extravagance required. Yeah, suck on that, Dio, you arrogant son of a bitch. Ha 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 ha. That feels good. I haven't felt this satisfied in ages. So my whole brain is just swimming in endorphins. I feel like I'm just gonna melt and dribble out my ears. This is without a doubt what heaven feels like. Honestly, I feel like I could fly right now. Hell, I almost wish there was another bomb so I could feel this again. God damn it, Sigma. Do not effing say that. Isn't this great? Fi? Hey, what's going on? You really harshing the vibe here. Would it really kill you to smile? We just saved everybody. Oh, also, not that I need it or anything, but it sure would be nice to get a thank you or something. Oh, thank you, Sigma. You're the greatest. You're so awesome. I'll dress up in that swimsuit for you, just like I promised. What? Sigma, what? Stop perving. I mean, just the swimsuit thing would be fine, really, but... Are you even listening?
You said you wish there was another bomb, right?
Well, I mean, I don't really.
You're happy. You're going to get your wish. I remembered something too, just a glimpse. We must have confronted Dio about the bombs. I'm not sure how, but we got him to tell us about them.
Exactly. I've planted 4 bombs. They're the ones numbered 1, 2, and 3. But there's also one more. Bomb number 0.
I felt a cold shiver run down my spine. Suddenly I remembered it too. I'd heard Dio say those very words in the Floor B warehouse. No way.
You remember it too.
Yeah.
How much time do we have?
4 minutes. Should we've only got 4 minutes.
Well, hurry up. We need to get to the 0 bomb.
Right. I yanked the input device out of the bomb and turned to chase after. What are you just standing there for? Show me where the bomb is.
What? Are you telling me you don't know where it is? You have got to be kidding me.
How the hell would I know where the bomb is? Oh shit, you don't know? She bit her lip and nodded. Damn it, what the hell are we supposed to do now? We can't deactivate the bomb if we don't know where the damn thing is.
Calm down, just calm down. You need to think, Sigma. There has to be a clue somewhere. Pretend you're Dio. You need to hide the bomb. Where would you hide something important?
Something important. Hide. If I was Dio, where would I hide? Ah.
Sigma, wait! Where are you going?
Don't follow me. Go find the others.
Do you really think I'd do that?
I could hear her following me, but there was no time to argue. Instead, I focused on my goal. There was still time. Yeah. Should be between those AB rooms. Good, I was right. Some days you just can't get rid of a bomb. How much time do we have left? Shit! Hurry as fast as I can. The input device was plugged in, I was ready to go. Now I just had to enter the password, but what was the password? I couldn't shake the feeling that I'd already used up my third time charm. Still I had to try. I shook my head and concentrated. The Dio ending. LXA. QNS. Games done quick. It stopped. Yeah. Fine, I crumpled to the ground. The adrenaline that had sustained us suddenly gone.
How did you know it was here? Did you see it in another history?
It's hard to explain. Short version is that Dio hid something here in another timeline. I guess maybe he put the bomb here too.
Pretty good guess.
Yeah.
Well, you did it, so thanks.
I don't need any thanks. Just
what?
About that swimsuit you promised.
What?
Damn it, Sigma.
What on earth are you talking about?
Chromatic doors have opened. 5 minutes remain until chromatic doors close.
Run, 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 run.
This is bad. The white doors have opened. We need to hurry.
Yes.
Everyone else is waiting for us in the Floor B warehouse.
Yes. What about the swimsuit?
What the hell are you going on about? Just go!
I really dislike that. You'll probably excuse more of Sigma being pervy, or at least the writers making Sigma more pervy in like the game over endings, because there's supposed to be the crap branches, but putting it right here in the path toward the true ending I feel is like is very distasteful. Before I could protest, she turned and ran toward the magenta door. I'd rather not have him at all, but if you're gonna do it, just don't do it. Alright, I decided and headed off after her. I ran into the warehouse to find everyone already there. They'd done as Fi as asked and brought the 3 unconscious members of our party back to the doors. Fi and I shared a quick glance and then headed over toward them.
Oh, thank goodness. I'm so glad you're safe.
So, did you disable the bombs?
Yeah. I could have done it in my sheep. Wait, what?
Don't you mean in your sleep?
Thank you. Thank you so much. Yeah. Good job, you guys.
No need to thank me. Although, I mean, if you insist, I wouldn't mind a little swimsuit time.
What? Huh?
You're disgusting.
Thank you, Fi. That is probably the best response to that. Even I, the player, am disgusted with how my player character is acting.
1 minute remains until chromatic doors close.
Alright, who's going where?
To hurry. Everybody know who's in their group?
Yeah, I'm set.
Then let's move.
Which doors are we going through? As Tamioji's command, we broke off into our teams. Kay carried Quark on his back and dragged Dio along the floor and through the white door on the left. Clover and Luna carried Alice through the door on the right. Tamioji, Fi, and myself ran through the center door. We're the only party fully up.
10 seconds remain until chromatic doors close. 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, 0.
Cool. Actually, I'm going to cut the stream and the recording there because I think that is a good place because we got all the way from figuring out all the bombs and stuff to here. So, and that's a good hour and 15 minutes. All right, we're going to go ahead and stop. And I'll probably pick this back up in a few minutes. I just want to maybe grab a sandwich or something. All right. For anyone watching, hope you're enjoying this. This is bringing back a lot of really good memories of when I played this the first time. I forgot how tense some of this stuff is and how much you want to see it move forward once you get to this point where, like, after so many roadblocks and locks, because I'm following a playthrough guide that's telling me which order to get the endings in so that I can not be roadblocked at every possible character ending. And now that we're past a lot of the roadblocks that would end up in our way, it feels really good to make that sprint toward the end of the flow that we have just seen open up right here, because man, this is going past every other chunk we've found in the game thus far. Because I mean, I'll probably go back and clean up these are just game overs. I mean, yeah, they're game overs. They're just, yeah. But we're on the path now, so yeah, this is gonna be interesting. I do like this game a lot. So much in fact that I kind of wanted to run a tabletop game, RPG, not an RPG, but a tabletop game in an RPG style that uses the bracelets in the nonary game and the ambidex voting in a life or death situation. I probably wouldn't make it this complex because it would never be finished, and you have to kind of run the individual parties as they break off. I know, it was a desire. Never planned it out a little bit, but not too much, because it would require multiple people running the game. But it is an intriguing scenario, and I know a lot of people like to compare these kind of well, I'll talk about that later when we get to the wrap up and final thoughts, but we'll get there. All right, cool. All right, be back in a few. All right, bye.